Agriculture, the science or the practice of farming. Thank you, Madam Chairperson, honorable judges, fellow competitors, and guests. Let's just start out with a quick question. In what other industry can we truly clock in at age 3 and never want to leave? The only one I can think of is agriculture. Not only is this industry a lifestyle, second to none, but it's the most successful education system ever developed. I mean, where else do you learn the value of a hard day's work, or a true respect for not only yourself, but for livestock and equipment? And on top of all that, you also learn what discipline is. Everybody's been there. It's 6:30 at night, the elevator closes at 8. Your dad won't let you get out of that bin until that truck is full, no matter how much you want to leave it. Let's be real. This industry also gives us this industry that gives us all these great traits is more than an industry though. It's a community that takes care of its own. It's a community that supplies millions of jobs nationwide. A community that is the true backbone of not only this province, but this great nation we all call home. If it wasn't for the agricultural industry and community, where else would we be able to get Alberta beef? And who wants second-class meat? That's what Alberta beef is, number one. In all seriousness though, we are proud to be a part of this industry and community. Not only are we proud, but we also do everything possible to defend it as well as grow it. As Thomas Jefferson once said, quote, "Agriculture is our wisest pursuit," end quote. These words couldn't be more true than right now. Did you know that in Canada right now, 1 out of 8 jobs are in the agricultural industry? That's over 12% of everyday Canadians like yourself and everybody else on the Calgary Stampede grounds right now who rely on agriculture not only to feed themselves, but to provide for their families. According to Ag More Than Ever, by the year 2022, there will be an estimated 74,000 more job opportunities in agriculture alone. Not only does this industry give us jobs and livelihoods, but it's also a major part of Canada's worldwide trade. In 2014 alone, $51 billion of the Canadian economy came from cattle production alone. That's just beef, that's not dairy. Now, to me, this shows how important agriculture really is to not only me and to all your guys' operations, but to society as a whole. The more impressive statistic I could rattle off would be the fact that all farms nationwide, or 98% of them, are family run, meaning if it wasn't for all of us in this room, our agriculture industry would not be anywhere nearly as big or as strong as it is. The amazing community that all the previous generations of great men and women before us started just goes to show what hard work, dedication, and perseverance can provide. Because of these extraordinary men and women, we are the envy of the world. Just look at what we can do. Now, what classroom would ever be able to teach you any of the tools that farms can give you? The farm gives us respect for people and property, not only yours, but everybody's. It also allows us to grow as people and learn what it takes to succeed. It teaches us how to be optimistic. As Will Rogers once said, quote, "A farmer has to be optimistic or he still wouldn't be a farmer," end quote. Unfortunately, Mr. Rogers did not say what to do when your crop is held out for 2 years in a row. That's where perseverance comes in. No better example of perseverance can be found from the harvest of 2016. I mean, There were neighbors helping neighbors. Their combines never shut off. Even when they had an air seeder sitting in the field for spring 2017, they were still helping their fellow farmers get their harvest off. This dedication and community spirit doesn't make farming a job. It doesn't make it a career, and it doesn't even make it an industry. It makes it a lifestyle. A lifestyle that gives us a simple yet far from easy life. A lifestyle that gives us the most freedom out there. What other job can you wake up at 6 in the morning, want to work till 2 in the morning, and do it all over again the next day? The life that agriculture provides us may be second to none, but it's more than that. It's knowing everything you do is for others. Whether it be supporting the nation when the oil is below the price of KFC chicken, or just knowing that every bushel you get in that combine hopper, every liter of diesel burnt in your tractor doesn't go to making your bank account a little bit bigger, but it goes to feeding the world. What I'm trying to say is agriculture has no comparison. There is no industry like it. There never will be an industry like it. Like the old saying goes, once you get some of that dirt in your boot, good luck shaking it out.